Back to Ozarks Live. Now, how many of you out there started working in the restaurant industry? Like, how many of you started there?
I did at 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did too.
Sure, yeah, I'm sure a lot of us have started bussing tables or serving people.
Yeah, and there's so much more that goes into restaurants and the restaurant industry.
Right.
And we're lucky this guy's here to talk about it with us, Mark Price, who's the president of the Southwest Chapter of Missouri Restaurant Association. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome, Mark. Okay, the first thing we want to find out, because the restaurant business, first of all, they do say it of Springfield. If you can make it in Springfield, you can make it anywhere. Honestly, that is true.
Yeah.
A lot of food here.
Yeah.
But how much of the economy is affected by the restaurant business?
It's huge. Quite honestly, 11 to 12% of the people in jobs in the state of Missouri are in the hospitality industry.
Wow, that's big.
So-
In hospitality, that's restaurants, hotels, just hospitality in general.
Institutional food. We'll
Oh,
call
I
it.
got
That
you.
does not
Perfect.
include,
Yes.
Okay.
you know,
We got some great
hotels.
information on the
Yeah, right
screen.
there.
Yeah. So that's about 314,000 people in the state of Missouri.
Wow.
And so if we break it down, here in Springfield, we've got about 1,335 restaurants. That doesn't include institutional, like schools, nursing homes, things
Right.
like that. Your convenience stores, even your grocery stores are getting big into it right now. So economic impact is huge nationwide. It's about $800 billion a year.
Wow.
Because we have to eat.
Yeah.
That's a necessity.
It is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. Yes.
How many restaurants in Missouri are affected by, like, you know what I'm saying? They always say that people sometimes can't find jobs, but there's always the jobs waiting tables. And it's a very important job to have. And some people kind of just think, oh, that's not the real job. I was told that when I waited tables, when you get in a real job. But these are real jobs.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
Important
And
job.
thanks for bringing that up,
Yeah.
because that's one of the things that I wanted to dispel is that often hear that, you know, when are you going to get a real job? And for some people, it's a stepping stone job. 1 in 3 people start out their working career in the restaurant industry. And it's a great place to start because you learn how to show up on time, in uniform, you know, perform certain functions. But it is a real job, and it's a great paying job. You know, where else can you start out with little to no specific education and be in a middle class income or beyond? About 80% of the restaurant owners in this country start out in the restaurant industry waiting tables, bussing tables, or the back of the house.
That's right. And they work their way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it is a great career. You can make a great living at it. It is middle income, and a lot of people do. You know, it's a great entry level. If you're going to school, it's flexible. You can make the money. You're waiting tables. You're getting those tips.
And how much money would you say that restaurants in Missouri are bringing in?
Well, I've got some of those figures. So
It is fascinating to
Yeah,
think
it
about
really
that.
is.
yeah, there's 10,900 restaurants in Missouri, and it generates about $10.5 billion a year.
Incredible.
That was billion with a B.
with a B.
With a
That's hard
B.
to even
And
imagine.
again, 11
Yeah.
or 12%. Where the restaurant industry is the second largest private sector industry in Missouri.
That's amazing.
Are there any myths about
Yeah.
restaurants you want to debunk?
Oh, if people can't get a job, you know, they'll end up there, or again, that they're not real jobs, or that you don't work hard. And I'll tell you,
Oh,
you know,
boy.
I've been in it for 50 years. You folks have worked in it. At the end of a shift, you're tired. You've worked hard. You've earned your money.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It is hard work, and we've done it. We know how hard work it is, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm glad I did it, because I appreciate my servers so much more when I'm eating out.
And you definitely should tip your servers. They are working hard.
Working
for you.
hard.
They really are.
Thank
Mark
you, Mark.
Price, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks
All
for
right.
having
I'm
me.
hungry now.
Me too. Up next, we get to take a look at some of the amazing things the ladies have been doing out there on the road, the girlfriend getaway.
Yes, don't go anywhere, because we'll be back before you can say girlfriend getaway.